From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Tonight, we wrap up Week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Mexico City Golden Eagles. Mayfield going to keep it on the option. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Touchdown, Mexico City. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower postgame. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Harrison Butker is set to kick.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Stand 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
A look at the numbers for Mack from last week. 13 carries, 54 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football. Give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Number 6.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
And it's third down. Mayfield on the keeper. A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Mayfield to throw it this time. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Mayfield.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Isabella.
Andy Isabella, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Stand 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here's the option. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Flush to his right. He'll run it.
The quarterback on the
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is the tight end fan. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
The running back again.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
30-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
No! So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
To number 80. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Here's a 2nd and 7. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's good. 4.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to retake the lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
2 seconds to go, first quarter. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Mayfield to throw it. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now a run with Mack. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Vikings.
Now Baker going to keep this himself.
He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. From the gun, Mayfield. This one caught by Isabella. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Now Mayfield.
He dumps this off to Mack.
Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make it a second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that is incomplete here. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
Complete. Minkah Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will cut the lead down to just 2.
Eagles 12.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you to the end zone, get you 6?
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Jeff Gladney.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Now here's a throw that's taken in by Tajae Sharpe. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Throw left side complete to Isabella. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He completes this one to Mack. Mack gets hit, and the ball is free. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And he rifles one incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll drop to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Being chased out left. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. He's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Noah Fant, as the first half is winding down. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the 2nd half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Vikings 10.
The question to be asked, where does this game go from here, as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. How does Mexico City now to go on offense? We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
It's second and inches at the Vikings' 48-yard line.
And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
The pass.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Now Mayfield lost the football. Does the big boy have the juice? So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Still first down.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, Mayfield. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd and 3.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
46-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
The running back.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they try the right side here. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back now in Mexico City. As we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4.
Vikings 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence.
And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Harrison Butker on.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okudah.
To throw, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball They like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference and a gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Mayfield lost the football. Now the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 5.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Andy Isabella was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Mayfield on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. 3rd and long for Mayfield. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the home team here, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And now it's off to the airport for a date with Customs and a long flight north to the U.S. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside